It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Sacramento Kings. Won by Sacramento. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Kings have the basketball to Barnes. Buddy Hield. Probing the defense. Has a chance. Shot by Fox off the mark. Augustine with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Aaron Gordon. Short jumper off the mark. Fox with it. He'll run the offense. From the painted area, won't go down. Isaac to Fournier. Down low, it's Gordon. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
It's Sacramento ball. To Harrison Barnes. Nikola Vucevic rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Harrison Barnes missed his first. That one goes.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Gordon to Vucevic. Nothing going here on that drive. To Fournier. Won't go down. Fox across the timeline. They trail by 2. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Barnes to Hield. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Off the mark. Into the front court, it's Fox. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Here comes the screen. Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall. Lobs it up. Missed a wide open look. Just not going down. Fournier to Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Aaron Gordon, 2 of 4 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. They'll let one fly from half court. That's the end of the quarter with the Magic in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Sizing up the defense. They work it down to Barnes. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Isaac to Aaron Gordon. And that's rebounded by the Kings. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Gordon. Isaac. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Won't go. Sacramento ball. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
In the front court, it's Augustine. The score 10-8. Here comes the screen. Isaac to Fournier. Down to 5 on the 24. Jonathan Isaac, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Shot by Fox, no good. Augustine with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. The drive right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Short jumper won't fall. Nikola Vucevic. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
De'Aaron Fox. To Harrison Barnes. Has a chance. Shot by Barnes off the mark. Not that time. 15-footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Magic have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Magic are in a close game thus far. It's obvious how these guys scored the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic. The Kings are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Field goals.
This matchup has been all about consistent offense. Each team has a solid field goal percentage, and in turn, it makes the second half all about the defense. I want to see which players step up to make the difference.
Player of the half.
Nikola Vucevic looked great in the first half. He was constantly fighting for position in the paint and owning the boards.
Who was cold?
Fox was unable to find his shot through the first 2 quarters. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Magic basketball. To Gordon. Jonathan Isaac. Off the iron. No good. Fox into the front court. His guys down 3. Nikola Vucevic snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark.
And, Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Augustine with it up top. Leads just a point. Isaac to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's 3 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Here comes the screen. Fox to the basket, but a shot stays out. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Aaron Gordon trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. Fox with it. The deficit now up to 5. To Barnes. Harrison Barnes. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Vucevic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Fox across the timeline. 5-point game. Barnes. Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Gordon. Isaac. To Aaron Gordon. To Fournier. The Magic with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Evan Fournier bothered just enough there. Into the front court, it's Fox. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Oh, he had it. To Fournier. He's looking for that touch.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Fox into the front court. They're down 3. Cashes in for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
In the front court, it's Augustine. He'll run the offense. Nikola Vucevic. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Magic in front. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
To Gordon. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Fox with it. Down 3. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Kings have the basketball. Aaron Gordon pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Vucevic. That's a 24-second violation. De'Aaron Fox to Hield.
Man, clear the lane. I got this.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Has a chance. Shot by Barnes, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Fox across the timeline. Down 5. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Magic own the possession. Isaac to Fournier. Just off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Augustine with the basketball. His team up by 1. Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Five to shoot for Orlando. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Fox. Buddy Hield to Barnes. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Orlando has it. Fournier. Not that time. Into the front court. It's Fox. His guys now down by a point. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Now whistle. Intentional foul comes with 24 seconds left in the game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. The Kings will use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. It was right there. And they'll get the intentional foul here with 17 seconds to go.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Fox into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Fires the three. Off the mark. No good. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a two-score game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Desperation shot here from half court. The Magic secure the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic were solid in today's victory. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Orlando Magic. The Kings put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And it's always going to be a challenge to win in this league. If you can't find one guy to get you at least 10 points, they were unable to do that.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Sacramento Kings were simply unable to avoid being soft on defense when the ball went inside the paint. Why they couldn't rotate properly, I don't know. They simply got outworked in this matchup. Their lack of interior defense was most obvious in the first two quarters.
Player of the game.
Nikola Vucevic made it his mission to destroy all kinds of shots. Well, mission accomplished.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.